Hi, Vieira with Stock Market Live.tv. Tesla going to report earnings today. As a subscriber to the service, even small investors in bull and bear high performance, we told you what to do with regards to this investment process historical where you participated, and you have to always remember here that it is possible to invest in the markets, in particular the most complex companies, with 100% accuracy as demonstrated. No risk whatsoever. We told you everything that we wanted to say ahead of earnings. Also explaining the investment process more in detail, obviously, in my course Live Technical Analysis. And I'm very proud of it because you just have to refer to the articles and the case studies that resulted into this remarkable achievement in Tesla, comparing, the investment process to other companies in the markets where no one believed in Tesla, that share price even in the first half of 2017 could reach a price well above $300, as still you have today. Yesterday shares, they were trading at open bell $327. Also explaining and comparing the investment process in Tesla with its competitors, its peers, namely the case of General Motors, one of the most important companies in the sector, selling shares when others they were upgrading, precisely at the very top, $38 an half. Meanwhile, shares they plunged. You had my calls also in General Motors ahead of earnings and what to do after the company reported earnings. Therefore, no risk whatsoever also there. While everyone has been buying, or they were buying shares of General Motors, the stock collapsed, and so all of them, they have tremendous losses. If you wanted to make money, invest in General Motors, you had to buy when I upgraded to strong buy, precisely when no one wanted. The same situation with regards to this company. We upgraded to strong buy, or reiterated long-term strong buy at a price of $184.30, precisely coincident with Wall Street analysts downgrading to sell. The case of Goldman Sachs that I already referred to here many times. The case of Mark Federer, corrupt American criminal, saying that shares they were going down to zero ahead of this investment process to new all-time highs, historical. And we are going to see here after earnings whether the valuation of the company can be sustained. Obviously, I think that this is the most important to investors worldwide. And also, I don't have any further comments because everything that I said, or I wanted to say, I already said ahead of earnings always, and not after earnings, because I think that is ahead of earnings that you have to tell investors, subscribers, and even publicly what one should do. That is where the value is, not after the company reported earnings, because after the company reported earnings, everyone is going to say that they were right about it and blah blah blah. The scammers, they appear again on CNBC and so on. Okay, so after the company reports earnings, we are going to continue obviously the investment process in Tesla for many years, or until I die, or until I retire, since it is one of the most important stocks on the exchange. And bear in mind, one of the reasons we included Tesla in the service, not only helping you to profit from this remarkable historical investment process, it was, and is also available to very small investors, it was I explained also in the Bull and Bear, the mini course that today it is available to you, when I decided to include the case of Amazon. Okay, so if you are in the end just to prove that, as I've been doing for more than a decade in Amazon, that you can invest or trade these stocks with 100% accuracy, unlike what the scammers telling you that is not possible, I decided to include these stocks precisely not only for several reasons, and those reasons are explained in detail in the mini course that you have in this service, Bull and Bear. Okay, so today, as of today, you have this, I believe, very important service for very small investors, Bull and Bear, and several plans, helping very small investors to succeed, the final nail in the coffin to any competitor. So you have here the features, the different plans, new planned autonomous trading, remarkable achievement. And this is in fact a pilot project, and we are utilizing this service to and then extending to other service this algorithm trading. Okay, so I wish you good luck investing in going into earnings in Tesla. We don't have any. The most important, I believe, in terms of earnings is one, to know very well what to do and to follow and to have a methodology and to think about the worst case scenarios. And if you have a long position in Tesla going into earnings, you have to be very aware of what is the worst case scenario. For example, yesterday you saw shares of a company called Twilio crashing 30%. If you have a short position going into earnings, you have to be very aware of what is the worst case scenario for as a short seller in Tesla. But if you are a short seller in Tesla, the fact, or if you have been, the fact is that you are bankrupt. Okay, so only those that they profited from the bull market lag in Tesla could eventually consider a short position in Tesla, because like I said before and confirmed here live on the tape, every single short seller in Tesla, they lost money. But obviously, for example, if the shares they collapse after hours, you are going to see on CNBC and in the United States, all of them, I warned you, I warned you, but they didn't make any call whatsoever. Okay, so this is very important, my friends, because we prove this stuff always live on the tape, making the calls ahead of the most important moves in the market, and in the end explaining to investors our methodology by utilizing precisely not only the case of Tesla, as well as more than 100 or 200 leading companies worldwide listed on New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ, but not only stocks, ETFs, oil, forex, gold, and so on. All right, so this is what I want to say, and good luck. Bye.